Hi, my name's Alexia and I work for the Student Union, and today I'm going to be talking to you all about the differences and some similarities between Star Trek and Star Wars. To start off, I'm going to be talking about the general basis of each and go from there. So Star Trek is a series that's grounded in reality to craft a possible future reality. It's definitely sci-fi, tries to follow science where it can, but Star Wars on the other hand is a space opera, a genre of sci-fi that focuses on a lot of more dramatic themes, and it definitely does not really take into account the science behind certain things. So Star Trek has humble beginnings, having a small budget, which meant subpar effects, but Star Wars definitely had great effects for its time, but then on the other hand, it was a single movie, it was not a series. Star Trek seeks to explore strange new worlds, seek out new life and new civilizations, so boldly go where no man has gone before. So it was really a focus on characters' morality and their decisions, rather than whether or not someone was getting to like a battle. Star Wars definitely focuses on effects nowadays, and even back then, the plot kind of got a little convoluted just because George Lucas just never knew how successful the first movie was going to be. So when he continued to do that, each movie was kind of disconnected in a way, even if it seems fluid now. Certainly back then, there was no notion of knowing whether or not the movie would be successful enough to keep continuing to make movies. Star Trek has a lot of lore scattered about in parallel universes and alternative timelines, and everything that has ever been created within Star Trek, at least officially, is dubbed canon, official lore. However, in Star Wars, once Disney got a hold of Lucasfilms and Star Wars as a whole, it divorced all of the past books, comics, games, all of that lore that was created in those things that were official. It's no longer canon. It's now called Legends, and anything that Disney has basically deemed official prior to its ownership remained canon, which was really only limited to like the Clone Wars and the movies. Anything they created on their end afterwards is now the official canon. The only thing that is successfully worked out as rebranding is Grand Admiral Thrawn, which is a book character written a while back, at least 20 years ago, that's been brought back to life in his own book series again, and also in Star Wars Rebels. To me, Star Trek really feels like it's more about morals and decisions, especially when you consider that the original creation, it first aired during the Vietnam War, the Civil Rights Movement, and the Cold War, and it aimed really to tackle the issues of gender, race, socioeconomic differences, and war. Those themes were very prevalent, and it often succeeded in educating its viewers. So for example, Nichelle Nichols, the first black woman ever to have an interracial on-screen kiss on television, she played Aurora, and this is what Star Trek did during this time, and Martin Luther King encouraged her to keep taking chances like this. What may have been controversial then was very eye-opening for the audience and just media in general. And yeah, I hope this encourages you to look more into Star Wars or Star Trek.